Hi, chat. Good morning. No. Good night. Hey, how's it going? This is my dinner. These chips so bomb. 140 calories a bag. This is delicious. And I got the ranch kind. Honestly, I was a little apprehensive about this because it's supposed to be a healthy chip. And I was wondering, is it going to be worth it? And it was. It was worth it. And it's delicious. Okay. I just got back from doing a massage. And I wanted to share with you guys how it went. This is what I wore for my massage. I felt really cute, really professional, you know? Shrimp cocktail too. I just want to see what this combo hits for. Shrimp cocktail and ranch protein chips, right? I put yum yum sauce in my cocktail sauce. Mm, and it hits. And it hits. So today, mm, I was out in the world and I was like, I need to go to the gym. Like, work harder on yourself than you do on anything else. So today, I didn't have a session booked. Like, I didn't even think I was going to massage today. But I still prepared my body. I went to the gym and I did a leg workout, did the Stairmaster for 30 minutes, and I did like 70 floors. I was really proud of me, by the way. Mm, mm, mm. I did the steam room for probably like less than 10 minutes. Kept playing. And then after that, I chat. After that, I did a few door dashes. And because you guys know I do food delivery, I'm a massage therapist, but I be hustling wherever where I can make some money, respectfully, you know? I be trying my best. So I'm not gonna lie. DoorDash was a bit of a dud today. Only made 20 bucks. Then I came home and I was cleaning up my house and all the things. And then around 4, 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock, I got a request to do a 60-minute massage. And I was really happy to get that booking because DoorDash was a dud today. Mhm. I hope you guys can hear me. This is not garlic shrimp. It's just ooh, garlic shrimp sound like really fire, bro. And so you like my voice? That's cute. Everybody tells me I have like a spa voice. But yeah, so I packed my bag really nice and neat. My mom actually gave me like these plastic bags to store extra massage sheets in. So I was really happy to like feel extra prepared because you guys know the other day when I had that other massage session. Try to say massage session 3 times fast. Like I promise you, like yeah. Oh, let me introduce myself. How rude am I? Is this raw shrimp? No, it's cooked. Mm. Um, I'm Cimonealise. Nice to meet you. I stream daily on all things beauty, self-care, and more. I'm a massage therapist and an esthetician, and I've been massaging for over 10 years. So Welcome to my story time. I was going to say it's about my client I had today. I meet amazing people from all over the world. You subscribe? Thank you for subscribing. What is your name? Can you type it in all caps? Sometimes it's hard for me to see. It would be really helpful. I did have a great day. But yeah, so like my client today was actually from South Africa. Yeah, there we go. Taekwon, thank you for subscribing, Taekwon. You're awesome. Um, Let me know if you guys do decide to subscribe. I'll be sure to shout you out all the time. And if you also have a YouTube channel, I always love telling people to support each other. This is like one of the most peaceful places on YouTube. I kid you not. We keep it real chill over here, bro. Oh, it's the last one. No. Okay. Mm, that was so good. Put it to the side. This is a weird ass combo, but I promise you this tastes so fire. Um, so my client today, she's from South Africa. She also lived in London. She's lived in Dubai. And she was telling me about how she's going to be moving to Jersey soon. And it was just really dope to hear people with like just completely different life. I thought that was really dope. What do you think it is? You want to know my zodiac sign? Guess. These shits are so fire. Almost like sad. I almost didn't eat these. So my massage session was actually at a hotel today, which is not my favorite thing to do. But when I got there, the first thing I did was like I went to the front desk, told them like, "Hey, I'm Cece. I'm Cimonealise. I have a massage session in this room number. If I'm not back I should be back in an hour and a half." They're like, "An hour and a half?" And they're like, "Yes, an hour and a half." They said, "Write your number down. Ba 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 da da da." I gave you the wrong. Don't be mad. I won't be that. Just yes, I don't care. So then they took my information down. That person is so sweet because I didn't come down in an hour and a half. I kid you not. She called my phone 4 times. I felt so cared for. So then I go upstairs to the massage session. And she was such a sweet woman. And honestly, I did not plan to wear a dress. I couldn't even find anything to wear. So I threw on this dress. And I was like, you know what? It is what it is. What'd you say? Beginning of your middle of your year and was that's not guessing. If you're asking my information, that's just telling you. Mm, mm. I'm sorry, cats. Y'all saw my light flickering, right? Just saying. You saw that because I saw it. And my clock. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. In the name of Jesus, cover this home. Every door, floor, and more. In the blood of Christ. Keep this home safe, sound, and whole. Jesus' name I pray, amen. Mm-mm. I don't eat Hot Pockets. Chill, Denzel. Chill. Chill, Bill. You need to chill. Hey. Hi, friend. Oh, I feel like I never sit at this table and I'm looking at my clock. The clock on my microwave seems shaky, like the time looks shaky. Like literally like it's shaking. But the clock on my stove isn't. So it's kind of like odd. Mhm. Oh, hold on. Let me see something. I already prayed, but pray for me. Pray for me. The suspense is real. No, for real. Um, mm, mm. But these chips are so good. Oh, let me tell you about the session though, right? Because that's what I was supposed to be chatting about. So, got to meet a really dope person today. It was a 60-minute session. As you know, I'm gonna tell you guys what my massage routine is for a 60-minute session. If you ever want to massage somebody full body in 60 minutes or less, I've perfected. When I say I've perfected a 60-minute massage, it don't matter who the person is. Like, obviously, you gotta adjust the pressure accordingly. But 60 minutes looks like 20 minutes on the back. What do you do on the back for 20 minutes? I'm gonna break it down for you. Again, advice from a licensed massage therapist on how to do a 60-minute massage. And this is what I actually did today. Well, let's break it down. I think this is actually really dope to share with you the client's like concerns, how I create and customize each session tailored to that client's needs. Yes, I'm licking my fingers and I don't care. Because they taste so good. What are the ingredients? I don't feel like reading them. But it is supposed to be like gluten free. These are baked, never fried. 5 grams of total carbs, 1 gram of fiber, 4 grams of net carbs, 19 grams of protein is crazy. Okay. I'm okay. Oh, I'm not. Okay, so I'm okay now. 60 minutes looks like, oh my gosh. Okay, a 60-minute session, full body, from a massage licensed massage therapist point of view, over a decade worth of service. I'm about to break it down to you how to treat people well. Because I promise you, your loved one gets so annoyed when you rub their back for 5 minutes and you're like, okay, I'm done my turn. That's just so annoying. Okay. So first things first, what I did for this client, their main focus was they got tech neck. What is tech neck? Tech neck is when, pardon me, you're at your desk all day. You're at your desk all day. You're always using your hands as far as typing, and you're always looking at a screen in like a fixed position, unless you have like a standing desk or whatever. So took that into account. Asked them, do they have a history of massage? They have a history of massage. And this client used to go to the malls, as I shared earlier. I didn't share that. I was talking to my mom. So this client is used to requesting men for her sessions because she says she prefers a deeper pressure. Well, lucky for her, I specialize in deep tissue. So what does that mean? That means let me know if it's too much or uncomfortable because I work on first responders as well as athletes. So my pressure is a lot different than what is expected most of the time. So then get in there. First thing you do, this client wanted, you got to ask people, do you want to start face up or do you want to start face down? Allergy sensitivities, cuts, scrapes, bruises, warts, anything I got to be careful of? What do we need to know? Any major surgeries, injuries, or limitations that we should be aware of prior to the session? Ask. You don't know. You don't know. Somebody could have hurt themselves today and they just didn't want to talk about it. But now that you're about to massage them, they might let you know, like, hey, my back's actually been a little sore. My shoulder's a little frozen. Like, you never know. You never know. So ask these questions. So now I did my little consult. Cute, whatever. Now, she says she wants to start face down. So we start face down on the table. I actually have a weighted blanket. Weighted blankets are really nice. If you're spending over $100 for a session, having a weighted blanket makes a difference. It makes you feel like quality service is about to happen? So then, but first thing I do is we do some deep breaths and you do compressions up and down the back, like in, out. And you want to go with how they're breathing. So if they're breathing like breathing in, they're coming up. When they go back down on the exhale, you push even deeper, like basically like help them, but and they breathe in, you come back up. And when they breathe in, you go back down. It's like real nice, like it's teamwork. That's how you want to do that, okay? Next, what I did was, after that, we unveil the back, and you want to bring the blanket all the way to the tip of their undergarments. Now, I like to tuck sheets into people's undergarments respectfully, like the edge of it, just to prevent oils and creams to get on their garments and whatnot. So I know how to do it in a way that's like, I ask them, do you feel secure? Because you never want to make people feel vulnerable or like exposed. Like, there's an art to draping. Draping is called, what is draping? Draping is when you're like unveiling the body. A person should never actually be exposed when you're massaging them. Like, you should never see anything if you know how to drape. If you know how to drape, you should never see anything. People can go like butterball naked on the table, and I should not know because the drape and it's standard to either be clothed, I mean, have undergarments or none. Honestly, it's easier when people don't have undergarments on because it's just like you don't have to worry about like getting like oils and creams on their garments and stuff. But that's neither here or there. You should never ever see anything. You should never ever see anything when you're doing massages. So then next, now this is the sequence on how I do the 20 minutes. So we got 60 minutes. this is how I do the first 20 minutes on the back. Why 20 minutes on the back? Because it's 20 minutes on the back, then it's going to be 10 minutes on the legs, 10 minutes altogether on the legs itself, 5 minutes on each arm, and the rest of the time on the neck and shoulders. So that's 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60. Yeah, wait. 20 on the back, 20 on the legs, 5 on the arms, do 40, 40, and the last 10 minutes on the neck. You see what I'm going? 20, 20, 20, 10, 10. And then the 10 is kind of different on the legs because you're doing 5 minutes on the back of the leg and 5 minutes on the front side of the leg. Prone and supine, whatever, if you want to be that person. So then, so we did that. How do you break down 20 minutes on the back, right? So for this session, what we did was, I say we, me, what I did. What I did was I went ahead and I started off with opening. You want to warm the muscles up. You don't want to just go deep into somebody's muscles without warming them up first. And so you do like some strokes, boom, 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 right? Some doos, right? Some ahs. Luckily, this person's muscles were really already giving, so it was like doing a lot of these motions. It's a lot of like flowy work, aka effleurage. Just a lot of like ocean motion work is what's happening here, right? And you go from like the top of the neck all the way to the base of the low back, and that feels so amazing. And then you can go down the sides of the spines with your thumbs. It's just so nice. And it's a nice way to open up the back. And then this is how you section off. For me, this is how you section off the 20-minute session on the back. So you go, there's like, I look at it in four quadrants. So you got your upper left, which is like your shoulder blade, mid back, and then upper right, shoulder blade, up, trap, mid back. And then you got the bottom left, which is like right into your like QL muscles, whatever. So it's like bottom quadrant, top quadrant, boom. I like to start at the bottom, right? And that's when you really get into like the low back, right into like the top of their glute, and you just work that, open it up. You're gonna do 5 minutes there, 5 minutes up top, 5 minutes on the other side, 5 minutes. Each quadrant gets 5 minutes of attention. And then you round it all off together with like the last minute or two. Obviously, that kind of means you're going to go over 20 minutes, but it's a given because every part of someone's body is not the same. So, in like both sides of the back are not having the same tension. Like you're going to have a huge knot and maybe on one side. Or sometimes I've come across people who have no tension at all. Like, I've literally I've quite literally massaged a grown man before whose feet were so soft, his hands are so soft. He had no muscle tension. Like there was no knots, there was nothing. I was like, you are a kept man. I don't know what like that was crazy. But this client, they didn't have too much, they had really, really tight neck and shoulders, but it wasn't really in their shoulders. It was really on in their neck. But we were able to get into it really good. So we did 20 minutes there. She actually had an injury in her foot. She had cortisol shots or whatever, I believe, in one of her Achilles. And so that was cool to like try to figure out ways to manipulate, to make sure we were being mindful throughout the session of like the mobilization of her ankle. And then we did that, flipped her over, and we did arms, legs. Nothing really stood out more to me than her upper neck. So when you're doing legs, you always want to me, the best thing to do is start with the foot when they're face down. because you can do a lot more and it's easier on your hands to massage somebody's feet face down versus massaging them face up. So that's something I always do. You can do a lot of range of motion a lot easier versus like picking their foot up and trying to do it like this way. You can grab their foot down and like you're holding it and you can actually mobilize it this way and whatnot. And you go back, you can go forward, do the three, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, like really mobilizing the foot, and then yeah, you can get into it. You can use your knee, you can use your fist, you can use your elbow. It's a lot easier on your body doing it that way, in my opinion. And then after that, you know, do some neck stretches. 1, 2, 3, this side. My favorite neck stretch is like doing this, and then I tilt their head even more and do more and make them take like 4 rows of solid deep breaths. And then we go to the other side, deep breaths. Then we go deeper, deep breaths, and like it's really nice. And then you go up with your fingers down, like up the spine into, like, those little ridges in the back of your neck, and you go, like, "Shh," and, like, that's how I close out a session. I'd be like, "Deep breaths," and I, like, push their shoulders, like, "Shh," and I'm like, "Okay," and then I actually hold their shoulders down, and then I tell them to take another deep breath while the shoulders are hold down, and that way we can allow the deep breath to go even deeper. Like, I feel like I'm really nerding out right now telling you how to do this. He said, "Wait, I don't know what you're saying, and I can't even read that, to be honest." So, um, but yeah, so that's what I did for her session today, and my client was really dope. I guess like the story time was more or less just like how I did the routine, and what kind of client I had today. Because I have all different, I have like experienced so many different kinds of clients. I've massaged Uber execs. I've massaged, like I said, pro athletes. I've massaged first responders. I've massaged like chairmans. It's like all different kinds of people from all different walks of life. It's so you never know who you're gonna get. You never know who you're gonna get. And it's little on me. Little on me. And the craziest thing, because y'all know I'm starting over on my journey. One of the best compliments ever is when people were like, "Oh my gosh, you must make a wonderful living." I be door dashing. I'm I'm rebuilding my career right now and like literally step by step, like just really figuring this stuff out, nurturing a part of myself, taking better care of my body. I'm actually looking for a massage therapist to massage me. Like, cause I want to make sure I get massages. Cause like what's the last thing you want is to hear from a hairstylist who don't get their hair done. So me as a massage therapist, like going to the gym, working on my body, getting a therapist, doing my skincare, like just being as presentable as possible and like just being my best self, best representation of Cimonealise, you know? You know what I'm saying? You hear me chat? I just be chatting. You gonna have me taking the Mblex. Take that Mblex. Take that Mblex. I'm so happy I passed that chat. That's hilarious that you still remember that fucking test. It's so stupid. You said I'm a tourist, I don't gamble. Denzel, are those broken hearts? Are you okay? Mm. I can't really see that. Is that a heart or a broken heart? Are you all right, bro? 'Cause I wear none, I wear none, I wear none. Big mama. Oh my gosh. But yeah, it was really dope session. And then when I came down, I said, not the broken hearts. You need to get it together. That's not okay. That's not okay. You can't be over here saying you're a peaceful people for a broken heart. Oh, and my client told me I need a date. She was like, "You need to go on dates." I was like, "Why?" She's like, "You need to meet someone." She's like, "Download an app." And I was like, I don't think so. And she was just like, come on. She's like, well, not come on, but she was like, you need to. She's like, have you ever heard of Hinge? I was like, I've heard of it. She told me all different places to go to too. If when I go to Dubai with my sister one day, she gave me like all the tea of where to go. And it's nice to hear from a person who actually lived there. I got these. This is my treat. This is my treat. These are Neapolitan Lindor. I wonder. My room got so hot. I had a bag of these in my bedroom the other day. I had the cookies and cream kind. And I kid you not, every time I opened up a wrapper, it was melted. I was like, God damn, how hot is my room? I love heat, but I don't be realizing how hot stuff is. And I remember like my old office, my coworkers would come in and they were like, how are you gonna have a jar full of chocolate with a room as hot as the desert in here? So it's supposed to be chocolate and white chocolate, milk chocolate and white chocolate. What is it called? Irresistibly smooth white chocolate truffles. Mm, not bad. I like cookies and cream more. This is okay. This is a limited edition. Hmm. How many calories was one of those? 3 balls make 230 calories. So 230 divided by 3. Can you do that math for me real quick? It's 230 divided by 3. I'm getting tired, chat. I hope you learned something. There's 75 calories each? 75 something? Okay. So 2 of these equal 1 bag of chips. That's crazy. No, that's crazy. And they're like, this is like a pretty full bag of chips, not even gonna hold you. Is there any protein in this chocolate? 2 grams. 2 grams. Mm, okay. I just wanted to catch up with you guys before I call it a night. This was really good. I have so much music playing in my head right now. Oh, and I'm still finishing up Hunter x Hunter, the 1999 version, and I'm really enjoying it. Denzel is not playing with y'all. I like sniping, sniping, sniper. He is literally my number one sniper. He will kick you out for everything. He will kick you out for everything. Literally, like he does. I love it though. I Yes, I do. Okay, this last one, cause three is kind of nut. What do you mean being efficient? Come on. There you go. This is the trash. I set up my kitchen a little different, chat. I hope I Like, I lowered my chandelier today, felt like it was a vibe, and then I flipped my table. I put my chandelier at the end of the table like they do in restaurants. My daughter's like, "Your table's not in the middle anymore." I'm like, "Shush." I know. I had to make a compromise. Either have the table in the middle and then I can't walk through here anymore. Mm. All right. That was a night. That was a night. That was a night. Go ahead and close these up. I see why these are limited edition. I was just doing shit, bro. I was just doing stuff. Okay. Good night. Go to bed. It's like 10 something at night. I'm supposed to be doing morning live streams. I keep catching y'all at nighttime. I'm gonna get it together. One day at a time. Bear with me. Bear with me. Pardon me. And I'm also like currently locked out of my laptop. My daughter was playing on my computer. I don't want to blame her, but like she literally was the last person to touch it. So there's that. I got laundry to fold. I got a bed to lay in. I got dreams to have. You know the vibes. So let's all say good night. Make sure you like this live if you like it, share if you care, subscribe if it's a vibe. If you're not into it, don't do it. And until next time. Okay, I love you. Good night. Okay, I love you. Bye bye. Don't let no one stress you, depress